Welcome back to my channel, The Coin Spot. Today is best top 2 coins, one you want to miss. We're diving into the world of United States coins. Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. Top 1. The 1993 Bank Negara Malaysia 20 Sen Coin is an iconic piece of currency in Malaysia's numismatic history, notable not just for its design, but also for the various elements that make it a collectible item for enthusiasts. Produced as part of Malaysia's coin series, the 20 Sen Coin has seen several design changes since its inception in 1967, but the 1993 version marked a significant moment in the country's transition to modernizing its currency. The year 1993 holds particular historical value in the context of Malaysia's economy and its monetary policy's historical background. In the early 1990s, Malaysia was undergoing rapid economic development. The country was experiencing a period of growth in industrialization, infrastructure development, and urbanization. During this time, the Malaysian government was also working to modernize its currency system to reflect the nation's growing stature in the global economy. This shift included the introduction of coins that featured more modern designs, different security features, and an overall aesthetic that aligned with Malaysia's vision of economic development and modernization. The 20 Sen Coin of 1993 was issued by Bank Negara Malaysia, the country's central bank, which is responsible for the production of the nation's currency. Bank Negara Malaysia's role extends beyond just issuing money. It plays a key role in maintaining the stability of the Malaysian financial system and regulating the country's monetary policy. The 1993 coin was part of a broader currency redesign program that reflected Malaysia's aspirations and modernization efforts. Design details. The design of the 1993 20 Sen Coin is one of the more distinct in the series of coins that Malaysia has issued. One side of the coin features the classic depiction of the value 20 Sen in bold, easily readable text. The value is clearly engraved and positioned in a way that immediately identifies the coin for its denomination. On the reverse side, the coin features a stylized version of the pineapple or ananas design, which is emblematic of the agricultural roots of Malaysia's economy. The pineapple design, typically associated with wealth and prosperity, is a nod to the nation's past and its economic ties to agriculture, particularly in the production of tropical fruits. The border of the coin is finely ridged, giving it a slightly textured feel, which not only adds to the aesthetic appeal but also serves a practical purpose in making the coin more easily identifiable. The edge design, which is somewhat serrated, helps distinguish the 20 Sen Coin from other coins in the series, making it easier for people to differentiate between various denominations. One of the most important aspects of the 1993 20 Sen Coin is its composition. The coin was minted using cupronickel, an alloy of copper and nickel, which is a common material for coins globally due to its durability and resistance to corrosion. This alloy gives the coin a silver-like appearance but retains a significant level of resistance to wear and tear over time, making it suitable for frequent circulation. Minting process and circulation. The minting process of the 1993 20 Sen Coin involved precision engineering and quality control, as is customary with Bank Negara Malaysia's coinage. The minting process ensured that the coin met the stringent standards for weight, diameter, and thickness, and was fit for circulation across Malaysia. It was produced in large quantities to meet the demand for everyday transactions, as the 20 Sen denomination was one of the most commonly used coins in Malaysia during this period. Coins of this era were widely circulated for general use in day-to-day transactions, such as for purchases in markets, transportation, and other small-value exchanges. With the value of the 20 Sen coin being modest, it was a coin that saw heavy circulation, making it a familiar part of life for the Malaysian population. The coin was not only used in Malaysia, but it also found its way into the hands of travelers and collectors alike, as the currency's design and historical context made it a unique item. The 1993 coin's legacy. While the 1993 20 Sen coin is no longer in active circulation, it remains an interesting historical artifact. For collectors, this coin represents a moment in Malaysia's history when the country was on the cusp of economic transformation, navigating the complexities of a growing global market. The design of the coin, with its symbolic references to Malaysia's agricultural past and economic future, holds both cultural and historical significance. Many numismatists and collectors consider the 1993 20 Sen coin a valuable piece due to its relatively limited production and unique design. While it may not have a high market value in the broader numismatic world, for those interested in the evolution of Malaysian currency, the 1993 coin offers a fascinating look at how a nation's economic identity is reflected in its money. The coin's place in history also ties into Malaysia's broader currency design evolution. Over the years, Malaysia's coins have incorporated diverse elements that reflect the country's culture, history, and growth. The 20 Sen coin of 1993, with its particular design and symbolic importance, represents one of the important phases in that evolution conclusion. The 1993 Bank Negara Malaysia 20 Sen coin stands as a symbol of Malaysia's economic growth and modernizing vision in the 1990s. The design, material composition, and overall production process all reflect the ambition of the nation during a period of rapid development. For collectors and those interested in numismatics, this coin remains a symbol of Malaysia's transition from a primarily agricultural economy to one that embraces modernization and global connectivity, whether viewed as a piece of currency that served its purpose in everyday transactions or as a collectible item that evokes nostalgia for a particular time in Malaysian history. The 1993 20 Sen coin is much more than just a piece of metal. It's a snapshot of an era that helped shape Malaysia into the nation it is today. Top 2. The 1992 Bank Negara Malaysia 20 Sen coin is a notable piece of Malaysia's numismatic history, representing a specific period in the nation's development and monetary evolution. Issued as part of the series of coins by Bank Negara Malaysia, the central bank responsible for issuing the nation's currency, the 20 Sen coin of 1992 holds both historical and aesthetic significance. The coin stands as a testament to Malaysia's growth during the early 1990s and the bank's role in establishing a stable and modern financial infrastructure, historical context, and economic landscape. The 1992 coin was produced during a time of considerable growth and transformation for Malaysia. The country was in the midst of a significant economic boom that had started in the 1980s and was accelerating through the 1990s. Malaysia was becoming more industrialized, with significant investments in infrastructure, technology, and urban development. This period was also marked by rapid urbanization, where cities like Kuala Lumpur began to emerge as major economic hubs in Southeast Asia. During this time, Bank Negara Malaysia was focused on modernizing the nation's currency system. As part of this broader effort, the central bank introduced a new series of coins in 1992, marking a departure from older designs that had been in circulation since the 1960s. The release of the 1992 20 Sen coin was part of an ongoing effort to create a more efficient, secure, and visually appealing currency system that would help foster greater confidence in the national economy. Coin design and symbolism. The design of the 1992 20 Sen coin reflects Malaysia's growing national identity and modernization. It was one of the coins issued in a new series that aimed to reflect Malaysia's rich cultural heritage while simultaneously embracing a more contemporary approach to coinage. The obverse, front, side of the coin features a traditional yet simplified 20 Sen inscription in bold, clear numbers. The denomination is easily readable and is surrounded by a minimalist pattern of finely defined borders, which provides both visual appeal and functionality for people handling the coin. The reverse side of the coin is where the design truly captures the essence of Malaysia's national character. It features a stylized depiction of a palm tree, symbolizing the tropical agricultural landscape that has historically been a significant part of Malaysia's economy. The palm tree, in this context, likely alludes to Malaysia's prominence in the production of palm oil, which became a crucial export product throughout the 1990s and continues to be so today. The palm tree's presence on the coin is not just a nod to agriculture, but also an implicit reflection of Malaysia's natural resources and economic diversification. The design of the coin was a collaboration between Bank Negara Malaysia and various artists and engravers who sought to balance aesthetic beauty with national symbolism. The coin's reverse design was carefully chosen to reflect the country's agricultural roots while signaling its trajectory toward modern industrialization and global trade. The milled edges of the coin are slightly textured, helping to distinguish it from other coins of different denominations. This design feature also makes it easier for the visually impaired to identify the coin in everyday use. Material composition and minting. The 1992 20 Sen coin was produced using cupronickel, an alloy that combines copper and nickel, both of which are durable and resistant to corrosion. This material choice is practical, as it ensures the coin can withstand the wear and tear of everyday circulation without losing its appearance. The coin has a diameter of 22.0 millimeters, a weight of 4.0 grams, and a thickness of 1.80 millimeters, which is typical for this denomination in Malaysia's coinage series. The cupronickel alloy also gives the coin a silvery appearance, although it is distinctly different from the colors of other coins in the series, which may feature more varied metallic tones. The minting process for the 1992 20 Sen coin followed strict guidelines and was carried out by the Royal Mint of Malaysia. As with all Bank Negara Malaysia issued coins, a rigorous quality control process ensured that each coin met the necessary standards in terms of diameter, weight, and design integrity. The coin was produced in high quantities to meet the daily needs of the public, as the 20 Sen denomination was among the most commonly used coins in transactions, especially for smaller goods and services like local market purchases, bus rides, and parking fees. Circulation and use. Upon release, the 1992 20 Sen coin quickly became a staple in everyday transactions as a low-value coin. It was used frequently by Malaysians for small purchases and everyday exchanges. In urban centers like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru, the coin circulated widely for both small retail transactions and public transportation, becoming a familiar and accessible part of daily life. This coin was also commonly used in vending machines, phone booths, and other automated systems where smaller denominations were required. The 20 Sen coin was particularly important because it helped bridge the gap between lower denominations like the 5 Sen coin and the higher values such as the 50 Sen and 1 ringgit coins with its stable value. The 20 Sen coin allowed for smooth and efficient transactions in a rapidly modernizing economy, although the 1992 20 Sen coin was produced in large quantities. Its role in the economy during the 1990s was not without its challenges. As inflation began to rise in the late 1990s, the real value of the 20 Sen coin decreased, and it started to lose its purchasing power relative to higher denominations. By the early 2000s, the 20 Sen coin was seen less frequently in circulation, and over time, it began to be replaced by newer higher denomination coins' legacy and collectability. While the 1992 20 Sen coin was eventually phased out of regular circulation, it remains an important piece in the historical context of Malaysia's currency evolution today. It is often sought after by numismatists and collectors who value its symbolic representation of a pivotal time in Malaysia's development. Collectors typically appreciate the coin not only for its design, but also for the era it represents, a time when Malaysia was asserting itself as a modernizing economy in Southeast Asia. The 1992 20 Sen coin is considered a collectible due to its relatively limited availability in today's market, as most of the coins issued in the 1990s have either been retired or replaced with newer versions. However, due to its smaller face value and relatively simple design, it is not typically viewed as a high-value coin in terms of monetary worth, but rather for its historical and cultural significance. For Malaysians of a certain age, the coin may hold nostalgic value, reminding them of a period when the country was transitioning from a primarily agrarian economy to a more diversified and globally integrated one. Conclusion: the 1992 20 Sen coin is much more than just a piece of currency. It encapsulates a specific era in Malaysia's history, one that marked the country's transition toward modernity and economic growth. From its practical use in everyday life to its cultural and historical symbolism, the 1992 20 Sen coin is a testament to Malaysia's development and its ambition to establish itself as a strong and stable nation in Southeast Asia. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe on my channel for more videos.